this isn't like a class about get rich.
Right.
This is not a market yourself to success. It's balance and live in harmony with nature. And FYI, be more successful in balance, or be more successful in, like, our goal is like.
What's your step? I'm sure you saw that.
Yeah. Loving, a more loving. I know what I was going to say.
Sure.
Was when we're interacting, and hopefully I can see us. Would love this to go out, travel,
Right.
nature,
Yeah.
visit elders, go to their wild wolf camps or whatever.
Right.
And that kind of contemplative state you need to be in, like reverence and like stillness, to like let the fish, if they're swimming near you, you settle down.
Sure.
And we can talk about, I don't know, the sensory-ness of it, of, like, I would love to do things, like put our feet in the sand in places. And even if we're just talking about something else, like, let's go there.
Fairly, in the last 25 years or so, we used to define living things, as like you'd look for a unique organism like a whale, largest living thing. Yeah. But scientists have begun to reconsider that classification. So now I believe now currently the largest living creature or largest living thing on the planet is considered an aspen grove in Colorado. There's one aspen grove, which is massive.
That's all one.
But it's all basically one plant, one grove. It's all interconnected through the roots and whatnot.
Right.
So it's one entity, it's one living plant, but it's acres and it's massive. And so, it's like, how do you define it? And like.
The idea of archetypes, that could be a fun thing that we kind of delve into.
Okay. You were saying about archetypes.
Talking? Are we allowed to talk?
Yeah, sure. Archetypes, you were saying.
Archetypes, but also, what could the show that we take on the road be? But so for us, we can kind of tap in to similar communities. Because I have that, but then also maybe the zoos.
We do. We absolutely do. Not only zoos, but zoos, aquariums, museums, nature centers, conservation organizations.
And schools.
I think in some ways, if we always approach it from, and this is probably an oversimplification, but it just helps me to beat the jitters and also helps me to get creative. If we approach it almost each time as like, even if we had, several million viewers, but we approach it as like a Socratic session, or yoga class, with like a dozen people, but, mentally, we're talking to a dozen people. It's easier to frame an intimate conversation to a small group, even if it's a huge group.
Right. Yeah.
Because
it's more personal. Yeah. Nice.
There you go.
So the evolution of what we're doing is, I think, racing back and deeper and more grassroots to capture the knowledge to bring forth, to embody or to, I just know when I was a kid,